Yep, you guys are live. You already got 5+ people hanging out,
Nice.
waiting for you.
Yeah.
Good luck. I'll probably, if you can't get me, it means I'm letting somebody in. But
Okay.
I'll be hanging out. Set up my lunch break to work with this.
Okay.
Nice. Just happy that I can play in the evening. Like,
I'm still trying to decide, Frank. Sorry.
yeah, no worries. Take your time.
Yeah, I can remember again.
Yeah.
You can go 2-1-3.
Oh, no, I'm looking again.
Okay.
It's a lot of mulliganing. Like in the spring fling, like the deck mulligans pretty well, so it's not that much of a bummer.
Yeah. All right.
You can put 3 and 2 on one.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
All right.
Wait, I see there's a cable in front of my. Where is it? So there we go. That should help. Better?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, that looks fine. I'm gonna put this on the bottom, Frank.
Yeah, no worries. You can choose again.
Let's go 2-1-3.
Let's see, third time. Yeah, I'll keep this one.
Okay.
I need to put 2 back. I'm just gonna do it like this.
Okay.
Gonna play a forest.
Yep.
And go to 19. Is it okay if I cut in the middle?
Yeah. Just cut quickly. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna play another Elves. Pass the turn.
Diamond. Discard mountain.
Yep.
Swords the elf.
Yep.
Got
I'm gonna play a Clearing Ranger.
Sure.
Bounce. And pass.
Okay. Swords the ranger.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah. Play anywhere else.
Okay.
Pass.
Cards in hand.
That's true.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
gonna play a Priest of Titania.
Okay.
And pass the turn to you.
End of turn. I'll play another tutor.
Yeah, good.
Your attacks.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm basically going to untap and play it and pass, so I'm just going to shuffle and let you go.
Yeah, that's cool. Gonna tap this for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna make a survival.
Yep.
I'm gonna pitch Silver Messenger
Yep.
to the survival. I have to think a bit. Yeah. I'm gonna find a Green Ranger,
Sure.
which I'm gonna cast.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna bounce my forest and untap my priest.
Okay.
This is a difficult one. I'm gonna make 3 mana.
Yeah.
Discard priest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find the Warwick Symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play the Warwick Symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bounce the Green Ranger and tap the priest.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna play the wait. I need to play a forest first. Play the
There you
Green
go.
Ranger.
Yep.
And I'm gonna bounce the forest again to untap
Mhm.
Millennial Elves. And then I'm passing the turn to you.
Okay. I'll tax.
No,
Oh wait, no, I
attacks.
won't. Drop.
No. Yeah.
Five in hand. Go ahead.
End of turn. I'm gonna float 4 mana. I'm gonna.
Is it 3 or 4?
That's 4. So this
Okay.
one for 3 and this one for
Yep.
1.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yep.
bounce the Millennial Elves and tap the priest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna discard the Millennial Elves to get an anger. Let's get a squee first. I'm gonna discard the squee as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Trend Foundry, can it target me as well?
I'm sorry?
The Trend Foundry, can it target me as well?
Yeah.
And it is 1 to cast, 1 to activate.
Correct.
I'm gonna discard an anger.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I just wanted an Tuco Vigilante. I would like to take my turn.
Okay.
Upkeep. Gonna return squee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna play land.
Mhm.
Forest.
So you have a vigilante and how many other cards in hand?
The vigilante is squee and 2 cards you don't know.
Okay.
So it's I'm gonna make 3 mana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bounce my forest into my priest of Titania.
Mm-hmm. The priest and the forest, right? That's how you get your 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Just
Yeah.
making sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna morph the vigilante. And I'm gonna unmorph the vigilante, killing your
Okay.
Mox Diamond.
Okay. Untap it for a white.
I'd like to go move to combat.
I'll sword your symbiote.
Sure. I'm gonna attack for 1.
19.
Pass the turn back to you.
Okay. Drop. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tap this for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pitch 3, 1 left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find a Vinter Nose. I'm gonna make a Vinter Nose.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a forest.
Yep.
Tap it for 1. I'd like to return it and tap the priest.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make 3 more mana. So it's 4. Pitch Well Wisher to the survival.
Mm-hmm.
To find a Wild Symbiote. Play the Symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd like to move to combat.
Yeah.
Attack for 4.
15.
keep.
Mhm.
Scroll. We're just gonna attack for 5.
Okay.
Gonna tap this one for 3.
Mhm.
Gonna pitch the screen 2. I'm gonna play a acolyte.
Okay.
0. Gonna make a forest, make 1. Untap the bounce the forest. Oh. Untap the priest.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna make 1, 2, it's 4, it's 5.
Mhm.
I'm gonna bounce the acolyte, untap the priest. Gonna make the acolyte 3 mana floating, draw a card.
Mhm.
Gonna make another acolyte, draw a card.
Sure.
Then I used the Green Ranger and the Warrior with Symbiote already. So I am passing the turn to you.
Okay. I will play an Undiscovered Paradise.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
End of turn, I'm tapping this one for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
I'm gonna bounce the acolyte, untapping the priest.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pitch the acolyte. To get a Yafamaya Ranger.
Yep. I think the writing's on the wall.
Yeah, I really needed to make this slow, but I think it's working out. Let's see, I'm gonna untap them. No more mana. Gonna draw a card.
Mhm.
You don't have anything instant speed match removal, right? No, not really. So I'm gonna tap this for a Queer Ranger.
Mhm.
Then I'm having oh, this one should die, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
didn't.
I'm not too worried about it right now, but yeah.
Completely forgot, sorry.
No, it's fine. I forget echoes sometimes too.
Yeah, it's I'm just gonna cast a Ranger for a mountain. Gonna cast a Cradle and I'm gonna make a Hermit.
Is the mountain in your hand?
No, it's in play. I just search it.
Oh, it goes into play. That's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So I have my tokens somewhere out here. They are. So
That's
1, 2. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna attack with everything.
Yeah,
So let's see. So this was from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 mana left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bounce the Ranger, make another Ranger, and then attack with everything.
Yep. I figured it was over a couple turns ago, but wanted to let the viewers kind of see the Elves play out a little bit.
That's very kind of you. Yeah, I was a little unsure. Like I had one turn where I could go a little sooner, but then if you had your 4 shots to plowshares, it would turn out bad for me. Let's see, where's my support? Let's see. You got a little unlucky with the land. So did you have a land in hands already?
I had planes in my hands, but it wouldn't do me any good to play them. I had planes and winter orbs, and I had a devastating dreams and a seismic assault in my hand, but could never cast them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think it was correct there to go for the Mox Diamond, right?
Yeah, no, it definitely was.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's to board? All right, I will take the play.
Yeah.
For game 2.
Yeah.
And hopefully have a bit of a better showing.
Oh my, yeah. My deck did what it needed to do, right? It's like you mill so many times to 5 with this deck. It's just absurd because you only run just a couple of runs, right? But like when you do it, really like after 2 turns, it doesn't really feel like you've mulliganed at all.
Yeah. The card advantage of survival with Squee in that deck is just insane.
Yeah, it really is. So there we go.
So now that you've boarded in all 15 of your sideboard cards, this should be an interesting match.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You can go 2-1-3. That's fine.
2-1-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of sideboard cards for the matchup, but
Yeah, I was hoping that I could squeeze out a game 1, but it was not meant to be.
no, your draws were pretty poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the Devastating Dreams, the Mox Diamond, it was a fine draw, but your deck just, doesn't need to have lands in play, and you can actively manipulate that. So playing around the land tax was just so big there.
Yeah, for sure. Like I can just make it that you cannot play Magic at all. And I was always like a little worried that you would just draw. I thought you at least didn't have a mountain in your hand.
I did not. I kept drawing. I kept drawing other cards, and then I had 2 planes in my hand. So it's just like,
yeah. You can do 3-1-2.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. I'm gonna mulligan. It's so crazy. This is not a hand I would normally mulligan either, but against your deck I have to.
You have to mulligan a little bit more aggressively, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep my hand.
It's not often you mulligan a hand with a Mox Diamond and a land tax in it, but
yeah.
Against your deck, it's a little different.
Yeah. These games are intense like this. There's like this whole song and dance that's going on that I really like. Like this I don't know, this tension between these two decks is great.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
This deck's designed to punish people for playing Magic the way that we typically play Magic, but your deck doesn't do that.
Yeah, I can just deviate from that.
Yeah.
I had 3 forests in my head like in game 1, like most of the time, but
just nope, not playing these.
you can do a 3-2-1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. God, this is also rough. Let me just think for a moment, Frank.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
I'm gonna mulligan.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Uh, 2, 3, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, deck. Come on. Come on.
Give me the goodies, huh?
All right, this is keepable. 1, 2.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, sir.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Go ahead.
Gonna go with Lenore Elves. Pass the
Okay.
turn.
Go ahead.
Gonna go with a Green Ranger and attack
Sure.
for 1.
19.
Your turn.
Um, 3 in hand. Your turn.
End of turn. I'm gonna naturalize the cursed totem.
In response, I will towards your Wearing Ranger.
Yeah, I got to 21.
Okay, you can take your turn.
Gonna attack for 1
18.
and make a Flint or an Elves, and
Okay.
then it's your turn.
Go ahead.
Gonna attack for 2.
16.
Your turn.
Uh, 4 in hand. Go ahead.
Attack for 2.
Yep.
Go.
Mox Diamond. Just cutting planes.
Yeah.
So oftentimes that's whenever
Burgers. Let's see. Plain Aura of Silence.
Roelofs.
Your turn.
I'm gonna play a Multanish Acolyte.
Yep.
Roelofs. Passing the turn.
Okay. I'll play a second one tax.
You got it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pay for the Acolyte.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
12.
Gonna play a Symbiote.
Sure.
Pass the turn.
Oh goodness. Sorry, my dogs are.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Draw.
It's all right.
Gosh. Boys! You have how many in hand?
7.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Like 7 is always awkward if I want to do this, but
Yeah, right. Let me think for a moment. I'm gonna play dreams here too.
I would like to respond to that. I'm gonna float 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bounce my Vinter Elves to untap the Lenore Elves.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna float 5 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna let the dreams resolve.
Okay.
So I have 5 mana floating.
Okay. I'll move to my end. I'll move to end step.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a collar.
Okay.
For 3 of these. And I'm gonna play Naturalize on the Mox Diamonds.
Okay. Seems good. Go ahead.
Yeah. Take my turn. I'm gonna attack for 8. It's 8, right? Yeah, it's 8.
Mm-hmm.
You go to 4.
Yep.
Then I'm passing the turn to you.
Got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, GG's.
I just was hoping you didn't have it.
No, I actually had 2 even. Like,
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I think like I played this matchup like also against friends a little bit, like but then the pink person personally did not this one, and it feels like Elves is, I don't know, super favorite because you have a great sideboard and you just like can work with what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, you can just play around all my cards.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah, you just have like great tools to this one. Like I'm not boarding in Genesis though. Like I think that's not good enough. Like because I don't want to have that amount of mana. And the moment it really is good. Like it really isn't good. Let's see.
Flint, what is that? 2 abolish?
Yeah.
Yep.
2 abolish Common Justice and a Curse Totem,
Yeah.
and then obviously when arms are garbage, Ivory Tower is a non-issue, and Form of the Dragon's just super bad.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Yeah, it was like Karma coming in seems like the only reason you do it is probably because it's better than whatever you're taking out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would rather Rector for
that
than that, because at least when he goes to kill my enchantment, I'll
get
one
you
of
get
his
a freebie.
permanents, but the form isn't going to stick around very long after sideboard.
Nope. Yeah, and he had an answer for Cursed Totem quick, so that always
Yeah, you have quite a lot of answers for that card after boarding.
Oh yeah.
It's just a question of do you have the answer when you need it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Where today? Oh, you're Masticore and a crop rotation. So this is how I board it. Like I probably the Granger as well instead of this one. So I feel like the angle package is kind of a liability. Because like I could even board out the mountain, but I don't really mind boarding the mountain that much. Where's the Granger?
Yeah, 2 null rods, 3 naturalize, and a monkey, and then the collars. Like it's just,
Yeah.
brutal. On top of the fact that you can manipulate the creatures you have in play and the lands you have in play, right?
Yeah.
It's just, it's such a tough matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Like and really like you what I was really happy with was that there's no sphere of resistance in your deck, and I think it's pretty bad in this version anyway. But that's usually the way that Pink Prison can kind of steal games, like go like Mox Sphere, and then I have to overcommit on my lands, and that's the only kind of way that you can manipulate me to get your own decks active.
Yeah. Sphere is really good, and so are the Tangle Wires and things like that as well.
Yeah.
But obviously, this version doesn't run those because I hate original Pink Prison. It's just because it's just not a fun deck for me at least for me to play. I don't like Stasis, and I don't like playing Pink Prison either. I respect the decks a lot, but I wanted to I was saying, before, I think maybe we're live, but for the viewers out there, I like this version better because it's more proactive and it's more fun to play, and it closes out games a lot faster. So it's not that like waiting game of passing turns and just like waiting for the perfect time to end things. So I'm happy with this deck. I think if I played it again, I might change a couple things with regard to the more prison-y elements to be able to deal with obviously situations like this. But no, it was fun. And the Elves deck is obviously very, very good.
Yeah, I really like it.
I mean, did 2 people made it to the top 16 at least with it, right?
This month, not. That was last month.
I think it was last month.
Yeah, we have kind of like, I wouldn't say a group, but there are quite a couple of people that I chat with that are playing Elves as well, like Robert and Jens is playing Elves nowadays as well, and like we're just like trying to streamline the version on how what it could become, and I think like the anger package, it was like one of the Spanish guys came up with that, and I really liked it so far. Like the anger is it's so good.
It's so sweet with the Yavimaya Granger. Like you built it into your existing package, which is amazing, because I've always thought about like Concordant Crossroads, but again, it's not one-sided. Everybody has access to it, so it's not as good. And I think including anger and then just the one mountain in the Granger is a really nice compromise, and it just makes a lot of sense with the deck. And you don't have to go for it until you really need to go for it. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, that's a really nice innovation.
Yeah, and it really pushes it over the top as well. I played I think I won 2 matches, complete matches that I wouldn't have otherwise won if I was just playing the mono green version. But I could outgrind. I played against Sly and because of the anger package, it really made the difference between me losing the game with a hasty wall wisher and me winning the game without a hasty wall wisher.
The well wisher is a good point, right? Yeah. Like just play it, gain the life, it gets killed off maybe, but like the damage is done, right? Or play it, gain the life, activate it, the ability to untap it, gain the life again, and then it dies,
Yeah, that's fine. You gain 12 life, whatever. The game is yours. And also against Green White Oath, I was played in my pot against Green White Oath, and I could he had a turn 2 out on the play, and I could just play my survival and just discard some creatures to set up for a combo turn, and to turn 5 or 6 I could just have my anger in the graveyard, fetched up a mountain with my thing, and I could just go Elves, free stuff Titania, make a Query Ranger, untap this, and in one turn I kicked him for 18.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. I really like it. I'm a big fan of toolkit strat. Like combo and toolkit are my favorite archetypes. You're probably in that order, combo and toolkit. And I think that's a nice way to sort of create a toolkit deck out of a deck that's already really good, right? Yeah. So you build in this other kind of strategy into Elves. So it's not just about spitting out creatures and overrunning for the win. It's more it's a kind of a toolkitty kind of control strategy almost, which is really, really sweet. I really like the deck. It's really good.
Thanks. Yeah. The thing is also with the traditional Elves build of Tanglewire and Biorythm, I had the feeling that I was playing kind of Infinity, and I honestly that deck is it's a good deck. Don't get me wrong, but this deck has so many more angles of attack. You can play a control game now all of a sudden, and you can play prison-y kind of games. It really feels like it's improved so much with adding these cards in there, and I just saw Robert's list and I immediately felt like, okay, this guy is onto something. And like it's
Definitely. And we've seen the results too, right? Like
Yeah.
we've seen so many people do well with the deck in different tournaments, so it's not just Robert, touting the strategy anymore. And I remember seeing the list and going, wow, that's a nice addition. Survival makes a lot of sense. And I like Tinglewire in the Elves decks. I think it's very good, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's better against, I don't know, Control if you want to, pop a turn 2 Tinglewire into play or something. But in your version, it's not really that necessary. There might be fringe cases where it's good, but you can just spit out the creatures so fast, and you can get the control elements so fast. It almost makes Tinglewire obsolete. I won't say completely because I'm not an Elves player, and I can see some scenarios where it might be good against certain strategies, but the deck just has so many synergy and, as you say, lines of play. Right now, it kind of has the flexibility to adapt to the match that I think makes it just really, really strong.
Yeah. For me, I think the only like corner cases, like Jens did really well with the Tanglewire survival list in the spring tournament. But I think there's something to say, like if you're expecting a lot of Dreadnought, to go for some Tanglewires, because like the early Dreadnought for the deck is quite a hard feat to overcome. And I think if you're expecting like these kind of decks, or Goblins, for example, Goblins is also a good example. Those decks they have draws that can easily beat the shit out of you. And,
a turn 1 or turn 2 Dreadnought's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, but they're always landlight, so the Tanglewires are pretty good there. And the same for Goblins. Like it's hard to beat the Lackey games.
Lackey into Fanatic seems obviously very good, right?
Or
Gem Palm or whatever, right?
Normally against Goblins, it kind of boils down to who's in the play. Whether or not you win or lose. You saw it in the finals last time around against Daniel as well. Like everyone that was on the play just won. It was 5-0 for the person on the play, and Daniel even multi 4 in his being on the play game. If that doesn't tell it, then I don't know what does, right?
Would Elephant Grasp serve any point in like fights against Goblins or Stifle Knot, or is it just slow the deck down too much? Having Elephant Grasp.
I never really thought about that. Like, I don't know. Like, I think Tanglewire kind of serves the same purpose.
Yeah.
And it's better against Dreadnought, I guess. Like against Goblins, it doesn't really matter. But the Goblins is not really about like Lackey game is a Lackey game.
Yeah.
But in the end, like usually you get past the Lackey game, and then it becomes a Sharpshooter versus Mastercore game.
Yeah.
And that's a point where Elephant Grasp does nothing, and Tanglewire is a little bit more versatile.
Yeah.
Although like
Tangle's what, 3? Tangle costs 3, right?
Tangle is 3. Yeah. But
which is second turn.
Usually like, I wouldn't like really count on it to be their second turn, but usually it's second.
Second, third, for sure.
But if you drop them on your third turn, then you get just like double time walk, which is usually enough to build up enough momentum to take over the game with a Mastercore, which I can assume, right? I didn't play with the Tanglewire.
The Elves deck really needs, once you get to the third turn, I would say with the Elves deck, assuming there hasn't been significant disruption, you're usually sitting in a pretty good position. So just buying those 2 turns with the Tanglewire is just huge. If you talked before the match about potentially cutting the elf that gives a creature +X, for example, right? So that could be a cut for a Tanglewire. But if you were gonna cut 1 or 2 of their cards to throw in, maybe we'll say at least 3 Tanglewires. Do you think you would do that? What would you cut?
Probably Silver Messenger and the Range Hermit. Like
I was thinking Messenger, but I don't know how good it's been. I know like it was in early Elves decks, and then it kind of phased out, and then I get it in a toolkit strategy, certainly, but it just seems like one of the weaker cards.
And the thing is, like when you're going for like kind of a grind strategy, you usually are wishing for a Multanish Acolyte anyway. And yeah, that card is just better. Although, like, I had my differences about it in the beginning, because I thought, like, just getting a couple of elf, but you're usually looking for your survival as well. And when you're looking for survival, Acolyte is just a better card. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah,
it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna run. But Frank, it was lovely to play you, and the deck is amazing. Nice. Good luck in the finals.
Yes, thanks. Yeah, good luck with work.
Thanks.
That's where I'm off.
Yours sounds a little more fun than mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some dinner now.
All right, great. Sounds good. Andrew, thanks for streaming.
Anytime,
Have
guys.
a good night, Frank.
Yes, I do. Thanks.
See you guys.
See you later, friends.
Later,
Bye-bye.
Frank.
Yeah.